We all know that building wealth is not an easy task. It takes years, if not decades, to build wealth. And we all know that paying off debt is also not easy. People often have to make sacrifices and live frugally for many years in order to pay off their debts. The question is, can you do both at the same time? Can you build wealth and pay off your debt at the same time? The answer might surprise you. In this video, we will discuss how you can achieve financial freedom by paying off your debt and building wealth at the same time. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hi, I am a qualified accountant. On this channel, we discuss personal finance, investing, and all the while keeping it real. So if that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing. So let me ask you a question. Which would you rather choose? Option A, pay off your debt and be debt-free, or Option B, build wealth and have lots of money invested. If you said Option A, then you are someone who values being debt-free above everything else. If you said Option B, then you probably think that having lots of investments is more important than being debt-free. Well, the truth is you don't have to choose one or the other. There is nothing wrong with wanting to pay off your debt and build wealth at the same time. It is possible to do both things simultaneously, but it does require some planning and discipline. You see, when you pay off your debt, you are freeing yourself from the burden of monthly repayments and interest payments. This gives you more financial flexibility. You can use this extra money to invest in assets that can generate income and appreciate in value over time. At the same time as your debt decreases, so does your debt-to-income ratio. This can improve your credit score and make it easier to get loans with lower interest rates in the future. When you build wealth, you are creating a safety net for yourself and your family. You are also investing in your future and securing your financial independence. Building wealth does not mean that you have to be rich. It just means that you have enough money to support yourself and your family and to pursue the things that are important to you. However, it is important to note that building wealth and paying off debt is not a quick fix. It takes time, patience, and discipline. But the rewards are worth it. When you are debt-free and wealthy, you have the financial freedom to do what you want when you want without being held back by debt. So now you may ask, how do I start? How do I pay off my debt and build wealth at the same time? Well, here are a few tips. First, track your expenses. This is important whether you are trying to pay off debt or build wealth. You need to know where your money is going so that you can make changes where necessary. You can use a budgeting app or a spreadsheet to track your expenses. Second, cut back on unnecessary spending. This is especially important when you are trying to pay off debt. Every dollar you spend on non-essential items is a dollar that you could be using to pay down your debt. Look at your expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. This may mean eating out less, buying fewer new clothes, or canceling your gym membership. Once you have paid off your debt, you can use the money you were spending on debt repayment towards your savings and investments. This will accelerate your wealth-building process. Third, increase your income. This is another important step, whether you are trying to pay off debt or build wealth. The more money you earn, the more money you can allocate towards debt repayment and wealth building. Look for ways to increase your income, such as taking on a side hustle, asking for a raise at work, or starting a small business. By increasing your income, you will be able to make more progress towards your financial goals. Fourth, prioritize your debt payments. When you are trying to pay off debt, it is important to prioritize your payments. This means making more than the minimum payments on your debts each month. You can use the snowball or avalanche method to pay off your debts. The snowball method involves paying off the smallest debt first, regardless of the interest rate. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you can use the money you were spending on that debt payment to pay off the next smallest debt. This method can help you stay motivated as you see debts being paid off quickly. The avalanche method, on the other hand, involves paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Once the highest interest rate debt is paid off, you can use the money you were spending on that payment to pay off the next highest interest rate debt. The avalanche method can help you save money on interest payments. Fifth, automate your savings and investments. This is an important step whether you are trying to pay off debt or build wealth. By automating your savings and investments, you will be able to consistently put money aside each month without having to think about it. This will help you stay on track towards your financial goals. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts. By doing so, you will be able to save and invest without having to think about it. 6. Invest in yourself. This is an often overlooked but very important step. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. The more knowledge and skills you have, the more valuable you will be to society and the more money you can make. Take the time to learn new things and improve your skills. This can help you advance in your career and earn more money, which can then be used to pay off debt and build wealth. Finally, be patient and persistent. Paying off debt and building wealth takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just be patient and persistent, and eventually you will reach your goals. Remember that every journey starts with a single step. So take that first step today and work towards your financial freedom. So you don't have to choose between paying off your debt and building wealth. You can do both at the same time. It just takes some planning and discipline. By following the tips we have discussed in this video, you can start paying off your debt and building wealth today. Remember that everyone's financial situation is different. What works for one person may not work for another. So it's important to find what works best for you. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. And most importantly, don't give up. With hard work and dedication, you can pay off your debt and build wealth. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor and hit the like button. If you liked it, please share it with your friends and family. Subscribe and turn on notifications for future uploads. Also, please comment down below your thoughts about the topic discussed in this video. It would really mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.